Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hoppets. Today looking at another of the beers that I got from Bierothek in Bamberg in Germany, courtesy of the shop there, and also Enzo, who shared some of his personal collection, and then also big thanks to Mikkel, who got it all together and up here. So this will be fun. This is another lager. As I told you in the previous review, I've become more and more into lagers over the last few years. I love to drink them. And this is another Ungespundet Lagerbier. So one of these lagers that are fermented without pressure. So you get a lager with a much lower CO2 level. A lot of these also needs to be drunk really fresh. That's why I'm going with these ones first. They don't have as long shelf lives as you see with other lagers. So this one, guys, is from Brauerei Knoblach in Schammelsdorf. And this is their Ungespundet Lagerbier. I haven't heard of these guys. But it's a family-run brewery, and it's one of those breweries in Germany that has age-old tradition, since they've been brewing since 1800 or so, I think, on their website. And it's brewing, of course, beer according to the Reinheitsgebot, the purity law from 1516. These guys have a restaurant. They have a Gasthaus, as it's called. So I'm not sure if the other one had as well, but a lot of small breweries in Germany, they pair a small hotel type business with a restaurant and a brewery, and it's kind of like there's a big or like a collection of them called Brauerei. I don't think they're in that, like it's like a union or whatever you call it. It's like a group of collective breweries, and I'm not sure that these guys are in it, but they do offer the same kind of services with like food and beer and rooms to stay in. It's kind of like, I guess, almost like a bed and breakfast in the UK or something like that, just with beer and Schweinshaxe and sausage and great food. So this is another Franconian inspired lager beer, and this will be fun to try. I really like the ones I had so far. This is 5.3% and using a new lager glass. Look at this. This is the Monaco glass from Rostel. This is a great glass. It's actually, I think it's used for both lagers and also Weizens, but I love it. I love these glasses for lagers, and as you see flashing the logos of where I work. It's from work. It's one of our new glasses. But this lager here pours a very nice, lightly, it's not really that hazy. It's a lightly orange, golden, like darker side of golden yellow, almost bordering to an orange color, with minuscule amounts of head. When I poured it, it was very foamy and fizzy. Now I think that this is going to have much lower like if you look at it as well, much lower carbonation than the previous one. So that's just how it is with this style. I mean, it definitely gave a fizz when I popped it and poured it, but it doesn't look like it's going to be as aggressive. But there was a head there that was nice looking when I poured it out. And the big difference, by the way, with this is like when you get the Lagerbier from Knoblach in bottles, it's filtered. But if you get it at the brewery or on tap, you get it gravity poured, kind of like the way they do in the UK with casks, and it's unfiltered, so that's a big difference. But let's check out the aroma on the Brauerei Knoblach Ungespundet Lagerbier. Oh, it's definitely sweeter than the previous one I had, the Münchenbacher Lagerbier from Sentner. Yeah, it's much more sweet malty character. I think maybe they put in a bit of Munich malt or something, because it smells like it's definitely not Okara Pils or something, because it's definitely darker as well. And it's not as intense on the hop character. It's definitely more of the lager or the lager malt aromas that shine, like slightly bready and caramelly. The hop character is very minimal compared to the other one. There is a little bit of hop character. It's like a slight spiciness to it. And it's like this hedgerow kind of grassiness. It's almost reminding me of a Märzen, actually, to be honest. But it also smells quite nice. Let's try it. Cheers, and thanks to Bierothek in Bamberg and Enzo and Mikkel for this one. Oh, it's much more bready and crackery, and again sweeter, but it's got a good kick of bitterness to it. And like, I think a lot of people who drink this would be like, where's the CO2? It's almost like drinking a cask ale. That's just how it is with these Ungespundet lagers from Germany. But it's got some nice flavors. It's like, it reminds me a bit of Munich malt. But again, it could probably be Carapils, but I imagine it's a bit of Munich. because it has a bit of the sweetness you expect from like a Märzen. Maybe not as much, but it's in the same vein. It's like this light caramel toasted bready sweetness that you're getting. And then you're definitely also getting a little bit of a hop character to it. Again, as I said, spiciness. There's this grassy hetero quality to it. Actually, a lot of black pepper, spice, and spice on the aftertaste. But not as bright and hoppy as the Centner Lagerbier, for sure. But still very nice. This almost feels like more of a fall type lager or something like that. It really reminds me of Märzen for some reason a lot, but it's actually very nice. Great drinkability, super sessionable, easy drinkable. It's funny because it's so different compared to the other one. I was expecting similar bright flavors, which I really dug. So I think I definitely preferred that one a little bit more because it had that brightness and super hop forward, like fruity-esque hop character and fruity esters and everything. This is more malt driven, but it's still a very nice lager. I wouldn't mind sitting down in Germany drinking pints of this stuff down in Schammelsdorf and drinking some proper well-brewed Franconian Ungespundet Lagerbier. So yeah, rating-wise for this one, still a very nice, super well-brewed lager. It's crisp, it's clean. Maybe not so crisp as others because of the amount of CO2 being so low, but it still doesn't bother me at all. It's what it's supposed to be in the Ungespundet lagers. But I really dig some of the other flavors. Like there's a good kick of hop bitterness. Not crazy, but there's definitely some. Bit more than you find in like your Helles, and then you get the caramel flavors and whatnot. It's a very nice lager. I'm gonna go like 85. I think it's very good, very very well brewed. Not blowing my mind as much, or really, I'm not as excited about it as the other one, but I still really enjoy it. So, good stuff. So if you guys had a chance to try the Brauerei Knoblach in Schammelsdorf's Ungespundet Lagerbier, let me know what you thought of it. If you want to try it and you're in Bamberg, you can get it at Bierothek. I'm not sure if they have a web shop. I should actually check up on that for the next review, because maybe you could buy it on there. If you want to try some well-brewed lager. So the lager odyssey will continue, guys. So stay tuned for more lagers. There's some Box, there's some Helles. It's going to be fun, but also some more modern German stuff. Some Rauchbier as well. Oh yeah. So thanks a ton to Bierothek, Enzo, and Miguel for this, or getting this to me, and also providing the beer. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I want to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.